Um, do not save. I saved myself right next to over here. I guess I have to re-go over here. That's fine. Hello? There. Oh, yes.
We've been waiting for you, Captain Fortune. This your crew?
Guess so. As promised, one magnificent ship.
That is a mighty vessel. Does it have a name?
I haven't gotten around to naming her yet. She was recently acquired. Care to do the honors?
Really? Oh, but I couldn't. Brom is not so good at naming things.
Come on, first thing that comes to mind.
The, charming lady?
Brom, you lady killer.
Excuse me?
The charming lady. I like it. All right, people, listen up. This isn't a pleasure cruise, so don't get too comfortable. We've got a harrowing to stop. I've got a washed-up Reaver King to kill. And remember, from here on out, it's Captain Fortune.
Aye, aye, Captain.
This is gonna be a long trip.
You have potential, but you are a wild boy. A tempest that must be tamed. Yasuo, remember all I have taught you.
Master, I never should have abandoned my post.
Yasuo, what have you done? Have you no honor?
Fione, you're mistaken. This wasn't me. I was only gone a short while.
You further disgrace yourself with these lies? Our master bears wounds. Only your blade could have down.
Brother, please, let me through. No.
That just okay.
A haunting melody. Don't let me stop you.
I prefer not to have an audience.
Ah, yes, the Lone Swordsman. A classic tale.
I was seeking some quiet.
Alawi and the others speak highly of your skills.
Are we still talking about my music?
We don't know each other yet. But if you're as good as they say, I could use a man like you.
A man like me.
Sometimes my enemies need convincing. That blade of yours would help certain negotiations.
I already work for someone.
Right, the missing girl. Whatever she's paying, I promise my terms would be sweeter.
I swore I would protect her. And I'll keep my word. Even if it leaves me poor as a beggar.
Or dead. You remind me of a saying I once heard. Fear the warrior who has been disgraced. He will set pride before reason, redemption before life. It's Ionian.
I know it. Don't talk to me about disgrace.
I was talking about redemption. I don't care what you did, or about your past. My offer stands whether you find your girl or not. But for the record, I hope you do. Enjoy your solo.
Ram, your sailing improves. You are still on board.
Ha! Yes, and the water is still outside the ship.
Then, what troubles you? Ah, you worry for your people.
Yes. Rome has vanquished many foes. But what my people face now, this sickness, it cannot be stopped with fist and shield.
I admire your strength.
Yes, it is one of Brom's most admirable qualities.
In Buru culture, we respect those who take what they want. Strength is a tool that allows us to live in the moment.
And I suppose we are having a moment now?
Yes. One we could have below deck.
Oh.
Yes, Brom would love to continue discussing the Buru religion. But with the sea, the ship's rolling deck, Brom is afraid to take his eyes off the horizon. Oh dear. You must forgive me. When Brom is sick, it is a mighty storm. An avalanche of... Oh, please excuse me!
That man is strange. I like it.
Well, okay then.
Really? I need to remind you to knock?
We have unfinished business.
Yes, that's why you're on my boat, heading towards the most dangerous place in existence. What more do you want from me?
Sarah, I can tell you are hurt.
I'm hurt? Oh, yes. Gangplank still lives. Sure, this is obviously not great news to me. But we're going to kill him properly this time. And then I'll feel better.
I know his deeds were unforgivable. But I want to make it clear that my priority is not Gangplank's death. It is to stop this harrowing.
But Gangplank is causing this harrowing. You saw it in a vision yourself.
Sarah, I am bound to the Mother Serpent. She has plans for all of us. She needs me to save Bilgewater, but she didn't give me specifics. I must put the goddess first. I don't know how that will affect our mission, but we do not have the same goals.
I try to respect your beliefs, Alawi, and maybe your intentions are pure. But he killed my mother.
And your father.
I know. The goddess will send me another sign soon, I am sure.
Doesn't care
But
about your father.
until then...
What the hell? Above deck, now!
Captain, there's an angry giant headed right for us. Brace for impact.
Boss fight.
All right, let's blow off some steam.
probably actually check to see what kind of stuff it has. It was like prevent you when hits it, increasing AP. Okay, immune to stuns. Okay, so no. Ooh, unleash frenzies. Jeez, Jamie, that's gonna be an issue.
Good luck. Ready, aim.
I have allow a yield here.
Face your destiny. A little help wouldn't hurt.
Ah. Taunt. Use damage reduction and use the other two to throw potions. Oh, never mind, it gets a turn. I may. Okay, no. It's fine. Currently tapped. I don't think so. No, it's not tapped. So this I'll have Yasuo use ult.
Enter the mother serpent.
Or not. Okay, we can just one shot Yasuo misfortune. Okay. Shit. Haunt, and then use Spirit. It's tapped now, so this. Have Yasuo do that.
Like the wind.
This should be enough to kill. This plus Misfortune using the thing. Yes. Ooh, everybody level up. Ultimate meter extended. Ultimate meter is makes it alive for more powerful ultimate abilities during combat. Oh, okay, so now, yes! Everybody got a new ultimate. That's level 13. Deals 192 damage to all enemies and spawns max tentacles. Ooh, that's nice. What's Yasuo's new ultimate? Deals 311 to all enemies in over 4 hits and buffs crit damage by 40% for 2 turns. Grants maximum stacks of flow. Alright. Brom's new ult. 147 to all enemies and stuns them and slows them. Ultimate Rally. Increase critical chance all allies by 80% for 2 turns and restores 40 mana to each and has no recovery time. Good call from Scam Likely. Alright, that's nice.
Keep fighting! This mission will not end here. Not against this thing.
Oh, I swear I finally get Pike.
You, the priestess from the docks. You put the new voice in my head.
I tested you. Yes. The Mother Serpent deemed you worthy.
Worthy. The dark that comes will swallow everything. You made them stop. The voices.
So, your coming is no coincidence.
The Blood Harbor Ripper.
My prey calls me that. My name is Pike.
You brought the Blood Harbor Ripper onto my ship? I'm starting to reconsider our arrangement.
Sarah Fortune, I know your name.
You've killed a lot of good men. I'd be doing the world a favor by gutting you right here.
Sarah, he is chosen.
Well, make better choices.
I have seen the truth in the deep. Blood in the water. And on my list, one name burns brightest.
What name?
Gangplank. The deep demands his blood.
The fool has made powerful enemies.
A whole ship full, it seems. I know a weapon when I see one. That I can use. So long as it doesn't gut me in my sleep. What do you say?
Your terms are acceptable. For now.
This has been a very exciting voyage.
Damage debuffs. So, you know, support assassin. Renowned harpooner from the slaughter docks, Bilgewater Pike should have met his death in the belly of a gigantic jawfish. Yet he returned, now stalking the dank alleys and back ways of his former hometown. He uses his new supernatural gifts to strike from the shadows and pick off the weak and injured captains who populate his list. Pike is a reverend of the deep, able to dive into shallow waters to slip through grates and other small openings. Bone Skewer. Pike's dungeon ability allows him to drag enemies into combat, dealing damage, decreasing their chance to link to additional encounters. Okay. Fearsome assassin, Pike walks a knife edge between life and death. A portion of Pike's stamina is converted into attack power, making him both deadly and vulnerable to his enemy attacks. Every time Pike crits an enemy, he has a chance to gain Executioner. This allows him to plunder his opponents as if they were low on health. Many of Pike's abilities allow him to become stealth. While in stealth, Pike cannot be targeted and can ambush enemies, dealing devastating damage.
The pain, the suffering, delicious.
Race, what are you doing? This wasn't part of our plan.
Gangplank, you knew my nature when we made our alliance. These souls strengthen my magic. And besides, this island is loyal to your enemy, Misfortune. These fools abandoned you at your darkest hour. Now, they fuel your triumphant return.
Well, the crown is buried in Bilgewater, like you asked.
Excellent. Even now it draws the black mist. Soon, it will expand my reach to the city itself. What of the Buru artifacts?
I have them all here.
Then let us return to my domain. The ritual can finally begin.
All this for Bilgewater. When this demon's done, I hope there's still a city left for me to rule.
We've arrived.
The Shadow Isles are even more frightening up close.
The black mist will be strongest here. Goddess only knows what we shall face. Steel yourselves.
Swap over to half Pike.
Despite the dangers, we must focus on finding Gangplank, no matter the cost.
One man can be killed as easily as another. Why the concern?
I already killed this man once.
What would I take out for Pike if I throw in Pike? Lowie's definitely staying. Pike is required. Okay, Pike is required to be in the party. I think I take out Yasuo. I'm allowing it. Just aesthetically, I want Alawi to be in the middle. I gotta surround with abilities and runes here. Crit hit chance, crit hit chance. Crit hit chance by 15% self applies poison or critical hit, dealing 106 per 3 turns. Grants Executioner when landing the killing blow on an enemy. Increase attack power by 5%. Battle 20% attack power for one action. Applies bleed on critical damage. I'm just gonna go crit build on Pike. Just go bet. Yeah, why not? Same thing here. Abilities. 32%. Add Sunder. Those two buffs. Target. Heal. Edge spawns tentacle. Consumes tentacle. Let's just do this so I can cleanse buffs. Probably the best option. Worry about these two later, because party has to contain these ones. Massive buff. Has that. Damage. Gets hits by 20. It's tapped. Stuns. Tapped target. Go with that. Right. Good job. So I can go this. Alright, now Pike. I gotta go see all his abilities, what he does. Alright, what does he do? Normal attack, steal. Damage, applies random debuff, has a 20% chance to apply stealth to Pike, generating 12 overcharge. If I do this, will it just be... Okay, 40% if I do. Additional 4 overcharge. Adds a bleed, dealing 34 damage over 3 turns. Deals additional 20 damage. Ghost Shroud. Reduces all damage by 45% and prevents stealth from being removed when hit until the next turn, and gives a 20% chance of stealth accuracy. All damage taken by additional 5%. Increase crit chance by 10%. Grants 8 overcharge. Reduce all damage taken by additional 7%. Deals 85 damage over 3 hits. Increases attack by 25% by 20% for one's action, and reapplies stealth if it's active. Grants 12 overcharge. Deals additional 14 damage. Generates 4 overcharge. Adds poison or increased crit chance of it. Goes for the down one. Pike gains 20% less health from stamina, but gains an additional attack power equal to 20% of his stamina. 10% chance to grant Executioner on a crit, allowing plunder and death from below to trigger their bonus damage, regardless of the target's health. Starts 85 health when it's killing blow. Increase chance on crit to grant Executioner 10%. Plunder deals 213 damage over 2 hits. If target's below 30% health, or Pike has Executioner instead, deals a lot more than that. Killing blow grant additional 25% gold from the target. Bonus gold from the kill grant 50%. Pointless. Well, it's not pointless, but like discover time 50%. On a kill, heals everybody. Grants stealth when used with Executioner or on a low health target. Push deals 213 hits. Stealth deals a lot more. Hit chance by 10%. Grants 10 crit. Since speed or power lane deals just 51 damage. So pretty much permanently do this in speed or power. It probably like does the same amount of damage in does normal. If stealth applies bleed and poison, each dealing 53 true damage over 2 turns. Over 3 hits. Alright. Bone Skewer. 227, guaranteed crit on bleeding. There's poison damage, gains 8 overcharge. There's Sundered or Magic Stun deal 7. It's 30% chance to grant Executioner on a crit. Mark target applies Sunder and Magic Stun to increase physical damage taken by 15% for 3 turns. Either applies bleed, dealing 106 over 3 turns, or bestows spikes with stealth or executioner, no recovery time. 7 additional damage per hit for the rest of the battle. Targets to have been marked. Mana cost by 30%. Increase Sunder and Magic Center to 5%. Marked enemy dies. Restore 128 health and 10 mayonnaise. Ghostwater Dive. Grants stealth, making Pike untargetable by single target attacks for 1 action or until hit. Removes 2 debuffs from self. Has no recovery time. Stealth can withstand an additional hit before being celled. Its attack power by 10%. Pike's next attack will have 40% lifesteal. Crit by 15% for 1 turn. I were to do that. The bleed. Additional overcharge. It's guaranteed bleed. Is bleed a debuff? I don't think it is. Otherwise, it wouldn't spend. Swing cast for speed of Caroline. Self applies bleed and poison. Okay. Order's ultimates deal a lot of damage randomly among all enemies over 10 hits. Okay. Deal a lot of damage over 4 hits. Target's below 30% health. Pike has, or he is Executioner. Deal a lot. 1,000 damage. Okay. So murder somebody. Self-sustain. Equipment. This was not in the thing, so well, unequip. Stuff there. First towboat, a small replica of Misfortune ship. Probably best to put it on Misfortune. Or do I want that? Arrow Flare. Oh, he's got Protector Pin, that's good. And AD. Dollars chain. All right. Door shield, cool. Don't want this. This is an AD. The spender will show you rumors about people and places, unlocking new side quests in your quest log. Rest needs. Oh. After I actually complete the story of the game, I might go back for this kind of stuff. I feel like this, none of that had to do with being on the Shadow Isles. It had to do with Bilgewater. I probably have the ability to go back to Bilgewater through that. New stuff. Some sort of well-worn arcane instrument. For now, the apparatus seems inoperable, but it might be more useful once you have a way to interact with it. An instrument. Okay, so once I find Ari, probably. There's a ghost there. In. Miss Walker in front of you looks distraught, muttering under its breath and fidgeting back and forth. He doesn't notice your party at all. Still aren't back yet. How long has it been? Don't. Shade trails off. You okay? I'm sorry, let me pull myself together. There we are, presentable again. Dora. Portal? What are you doing here? After receiving a brief explanation of your party's goals, the Miss Walker calms down. I see, he says. I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier, it's just I haven't seen a mortal in many years. Or centuries? I'm not sure which. After a brief and awkward pause, he continues. I assume you're heading deeper into the island, then. If so, would you mind keeping an eye out for my three companions? Taurus, Allura, and Capros? Taurus and Laura were arcanists in the academy here, and Capros was a cook. We had been staying in this town together, but some time ago they went missing. I would seek them out myself, but lately my grasp on time has been slipping, and, well, I'm worried that if I left here, I couldn't find my way back. Thank you, truly. I promise that by the time everyone comes back, I'll find some way to compensate you.
What is that delightful aroma?
Just cooking up a little something.
The smell is so spicy, so savory. You must teach this to me.
Sorry, big guy. Old family secret. One of the few things I have left from my mother.
It is special, this love you have for her. You honor her memory.
Yeah, well, she was a special woman. Now let's see if I've done her recipe justice.
This is incredible!
As good as your Druvask stew?
Better.
Well, maybe when all this is over, I'll let you take my recipe back to the Freljord. If I'd trust anyone with it, it's you.
Thank you, Captain. This warms Brom's heart. And his belly.
Aww.
Sharpening your blades.
A habit. The flesh is too weak to dull them, but it brings me peace. Besides, a cleaner death is my way of showing mercy.
I suppose it is.
The test. You wonder how I survived.
I do. What did you feel? Did the Mother Serpent speak to you?
I heard... a voice. I have not heard before. It clashed with those I have. Blood and smoke. Liquid black. Myself with a burden. A different one.
And you calling for you. That could explain...
Temporary. Like most living things.
I am curious to see if you are right.
I don't really care if I am.
Those rocks are floating. I had to guess. Hurting me?
They will learn or they will die.
Returns sailor is doomed. After snake attack, it will die. Oh. Corrupted blood. On death applies corruption to champion who killed and dealing true damage each time damage taken returns.
Now, the fun part. Dead and buried.
Let's try this out. Oh, okay. Now I see what's going on.
Back to the
Let's go ahead and try this out. success. Perfect.
I always get my way.
Shiny thing. Regarding the boy from the village, one of three. For the attention of Senior Documentarian Niguel. With all the greatest respect for your position and the wisdom that you occupy with it, I really must insist that we send a blessed interventioner of some experience to the southwestern fishing villages. Rumors that are coming out of that region of a boy who speaks with the dead, rather than for the dead. These stories cannot be ignored. I look forward to your measured and thoughtful response. Mid-level remembrancer, or Veer. Veer? Uvir. They're talking about Yorick. Well, there's bushes now. Calcified ring, what does it do? That's not what I meant to do. Calcified ring. Damage and crit. Not as much crit as what he already has, and regarding the boy from the village, 2 of 3. To that most mid-level remembrance, Uvia, I find myself having to thank you once again for your volunteered opinions on the rumors of fisher people and farmhands. Gathered from one of your frequent fact-finding missions in the working districts, marketplace, and drinking establishments. It is quite astonishing that you are still able to remember the mission I and my esteemed colleagues pursue. It boggles the mind that you can still think of us while lubricating the tongues of your salt-of-the-earth informants, in gift of tales of boys who could talk to ghosts. Please do not feel obligated to perform further work on our behalf. I am sure your position keeps you very busy. Senior Documentarian Niguel. Wow, Niguel's a dick.
Dark things here. Nothing I trust. Not like the deep.
At least the big things down there have the decency to show their faces.
Ugly faces, but honest ones.
He speaks the truth.
Actually really cool looking the color of spectral energy over there. Right there. Oh, it died.
Who's ready to die? Gotcha.
Judgment comes. The weak give way to the strong. Be driven, be merged, be fueled.
Why is the visual like so far above the ground on this?
Fortune doesn't favor fools. Waste of ammo. Let's get back to it.
Regarding the boys at the village. Wow, there's no need to be dismissive. I was only trying to help. You said that Warden Grail should be assigned an assistant. Foolishly, I thought that maybe I could assist in sourcing a candidate with unique skills that could prove vital importance to your department. I realize now I was, of course, mistaken. Never accepted help from me, and that your frankly creepy archivist should be kept far away from anyone. Never mind a kind-hearted and impressionable country youth. I intend to send word to the village that the boys should be taken into the wing of one of the monastic orders, the Brethren, perhaps? Or I suspect that he'll receive a much warmer welcome. How wonderful it will be for him to be around people who will respect his contributions. Oh. Warden Grail, that's Thresh. Well, now we know his name is Grail. Huh. So it's, considering Thresh is kind of the cause of the ruination, it's possible that Yorick would have been sent to be an apprentice to Thresh. That's huh. How would that have changed things? Like, would that have made Yorick end up a villain, or would that have prevented Thresh from being an a-hole? Who knows? Oh, that's fun.
You got a name, I got a bullet.
strength.
Oh no.
That'll teach ya.
We are well. Perhaps you are tired.
Lining it up. That'll teach ya.
Nagakamoro smiles.
What's this?
A seal. A powerful one.
Magic is kind of your thing, right? So this is no big deal.
Magic? Do not tempt my anger, Sarah. My knowledge flows through the goddess. This ward is something else entirely. A twisted power.
Something we should get used to seeing, I suppose.
I can try to break the barrier, but it will take time.
Time is one thing we don't have. Can't I shoot it?
If you'd care to try, by all means.
The deep. It calls to me.
The deep? Where?
From.
Pike has the ability to dive through submerged grates using his ghost water dive past dungeon ability. Diving, Pike will split from the party, so take care when engaging enemies. Sometimes it's best to use the environment to avoid danger. Battle like in the book, an altar sits before a magic-infused crystal. Its top, a ring arcs with an energy that coalesces into a map as you draw near. The map appears to depict the dock outside. Over the place where the gate should be, there is a glowing symbol. Pressing the symbol will deactivate the gate seal. It's the symbol over the gate. Oh.
I assume he knows what he's doing.
My goddess found him worthy.
Else going on in here? That really is it? Just an introduction to the dive mechanic. Okay. Loading at 3 stacks, dealing 270 damage. Okay, so just
Watch him fall. I warned ya.
Stand down.
Another notch on my gun. Bullseye. How?
miss. One shot.
Never dulls.
Now it's my
Yes.
turn.
I will not fall.
Gotcha. Who's next?
Okay. Nice.
Someone clean up this mess.
Fortune getting the ability to restore mana with the ultimate. Actually, really nice for this strategy. For the fact that like you kind of just start off with lots of mana.
Broken bones teach better lessons.
I have this. No, it doesn't.
I warned you.
There we go.
Shame to work for free.
Firebrand, what? Probably something. Dive mechanic. aftermath 2 of 3. Need to find 1 of 3. Village is worse than the docks. No trouble so far, but everything's suspended. Haven't found any bodies, but the folk here clearly aren't among us any longer. Look like they're made of fog. Tried talking to a few and started talking back. Looks like they're having an entirely different conversation. Found our supplies though, enough staves and oil to patch us up and see us shoved off this awful place. Trick is, the buildings keep crashing to the ground, then reforming. I'm just starting to time it. Get about a minute and a half between shatterings. Given how much we need means we'll be here for at least a few days. Sits crystal, magical, top small, ring-shaped slot. You could find the ring. What do I need to find? Piece to this altar. Motionless body of a man is draped across the bed, twitching every so often, as if jolted by magical energy. There is a ring on his bloated left hand that seems to absorb magic from the air around it. It might fit the altar. Cut off the ring. Disturb my slumber.
You'll all drown.
Speed limit. What? What's the point of doing this in anything other than speed lanes? Speed limit all the way. Then just, you know, one-shot him. Or he can see me while stealth. Got it. Oh my god.
I can see the deed. You weren't even on the list.
Arrogant, even in death. What is this? Aftermath 1 of 3. Here's 1 of 3. Gods, it's been a day since the explosion. I suppose whatever horror struck the capital and turned the seas to ink. We finally made landfall on the blessed shore. What else were we supposed to do? We were down to our last rascals, had nowhere else to go. Of course we tried to make anchor. It wasn't Gallo's fault we crashed. The fog on the shore was dark. Strange mist everywhere. Though the dock was undamaged, just as we saw it the last time we were here. Rode alongside it, but the next moment, a broken ship rose out of the water. Those broken planks melting back together as if time walked backwards. I'll claim responsibility for the call, but not the catastrophe. What mortal could have dreamed this up? Phantom workers still haul goods towards ships that shatter, sink, and reform. Need supplies. Or to have to go inland. Money! Is there another gate further back that I just didn't see? There is. There's this one right here. No, no, I didn't mean it. Damn it. I just wanted to pick up the money. Little kitty. Makeshift bed constructed in a ruined bookshelf. The astronomer's woe, one of two. It is 4 days until the king died, and my nightly observations have been confounded by the lightning storms and torrential rain that have beset us. It has been hot and muggy, and not even the dawn brings fresh breaths of air from the ocean. Somewhere above us, beyond the smothering thick blanket, pinpricks of celestial geometry are crying out to be seen, to be read, to be heard. But instead, I awake each afternoon, sticky and exhausted, my notes featuring nothing but a single scored line for the page. And this sorry tale. How can we know the future if we cannot see the present? Ah, yes. Astronomers hate clouds. Back to this one. Go ahead and place the ring. Turns one in the hallway, one over the dormitories. Some maps up there too. And touch both of them. Huh. Do I go back, or do they unlock like the doors in these ones? Okay, it didn't unlock the doors in these ones. Let's go back.
You want a shot at me? Get in line.
Focus one hit here. Fortunate map. it's just... I mean, it's only one enemy. Seems a lot more effective than Yasuo's ultimate.
You want a shot at me? Get in line.
I just will see if I'm strong enough to just kind of hold down E.
The goddess blesses us.
Let me hear you beg.
No, that's not.
Feel the flow.
Allow it to hold.
Watching you.
Can hardly wait.
And side. Alright, let's see. Heals most damage ally for 100. Health balls left 30% max life for 270 health for 3 turns. Gonna have battle. Okay. Percent. 5 overcharge each time she's okay. Power up. Evading. Increase attack power by no 50%. That's nice. Oh, like that's super good. It's much better than this, but I need one more point. Slightly better. The health or heal 7.5% more. Oh, here for 7.5%. That's another reason. There you go. better one. Hmm. This side area first. Partially aleatorical xenoglossy. Partially. Oh, there it is. Tall, lanky Mistwalker hunches over near book. Who, Laura? Same she. How did you know my name? Oh, so you came from the town then. I see. Were you looking for something in particular? Supplies? Why, yes, I actually do. I'll buy a few of those. Something? Where are the others? You mean Taurus and Krabos? Taurus should be near. I just left him scavenging for trinkets further into the academy. Krabos, on the other hand, I have no idea about. I lost track of him much further into the island. Either should be hard to find. Get back, you're probably right. Wouldn't want to keep the others waiting, so stay safe on travels. Blackness that fills this room has trapped these books in the odd middle ground between decay and preservation. Their titles, A Brief History of Runes, Notes on Volcanicracy, are meaningless now. Unlike the rest of the store, this library, devoted entirely to the topic of magical wards, illusionary barriers, and protection from curses, have been completely ransacked. Scrap parchment on the table reads, remember, A between B's, C comes third, nature before all. Huh. Books are set with librarians' favorites are arranged neatly and alphabetically, in contrast to the rest of the library. Perhaps they deserve a second look. Check the books. While the rest of the majority of the shelf is unremarkable, on closer inspection you discover that 4 books are attached by some mechanism to the wall. While these books are pulled from the shelf, the door makes a clicking sound. If the books were pulled in the correct order, maybe something would happen. It was A before... Yeah, A between B's. C comes third, nature before all. So, the nature one, then a B one, then the C, then the A one again, then the A one, then B one again. That's what it is. Nature first. A between B's. C comes third. Huh? A between B. Nature before all, C comes third. Is the nature one, like, starts with a B? Yeah, being in nature. Okay, yep. C comes third, and then B. That's awesome. Book on the shelf are anonymous. That's close inspection reveals only one book title, varieties of seen classic style, whatever that means. Alright. What's in here? Four views of the Vault Blackbirds, Part 2. North wind brushes the giant's face he watches, distant blackbirds. Cairo erudes, number 3 from Four Views of the Vault, the Blackbirds. Shadow falls from the southwest. Dark vault smothers each flapping wings. Tyro. Reds. Number 4 from the Vault of Blackbirds. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Good stuff. Yep, one of those was a drink. Right. Or, no, it was another Vile Moss tribute. But it was a better Vile Moss tribute than I had. Okay. Thought I went to this one. A lot of important stuff in that room.
Feed 'em dry.
Another notch on my gun.
My waters. My
Watch out. There's more where that came from. That's what you get from my crew.
Works.
For the goddess!
Dead and buried.
let me hear you beg.
You will stagnate no longer.
I let my guns do the negotiating. Another notch on my gun.
Pain never dulls.
Dead and buried.
And go ahead.
Sits below the waves.
Go. Pike over.
I ain't finished yet.
Did I come in through that way or this way? I came in through that way. Okay, now I see what I did. Desk lit of the ruined classroom.
The spirits here are restless.
What do you know of spirits?
In Ionia, the spirits are calm. The world flows around them. Rocks in the stream.
Perhaps I would like to go there one day.
Scrub the whole damn pile. Large Buster Miss Wire picks the puddle. Taurus, is that you? Yes, that's my name. I'm busy right now. Give a moment. There we are. All set. Now, I assume you come from the town. Is there something you need? Where are the others? Alora said she was going to look through books a few rooms back. Capper was just always wasting time in the forest looking at the sea. Now this should be hard to find. Any supplies? I found a few things. That would not benefit enough. Gives her a lot more attack power, but lowers tank stats. No thanks. Not using Braum. That's just way worse for Pike. Also, better for a lot. Kind of better for a lot, but not enough better. First Pike not using Braum. How'd you know we were from the town? Oh no, that's the only safe path from the sea to the academy. Portals, that is. We should head back. I was already planning to, but now would be a good time as any. Don't do anything reckless. Come back to town in one piece. It's not a safe place for the living. Condemned? Yeah, alright. I guess that. Fix the camera.
You think I got a soul to steal?
Hidden camera is gone. Alright. Where was I? Probably hit this. Turn, double up on
Now,
him.
the fun part.
Actually do this. Perfect.
We are well.
Floating chairs. What?
Your defeat will be your greatest lesson.
Never dulls.
Another one down.
I'll just go in slap mode because she's slow enough. Yep.
I warned you.
I thought you were strong.
Astronomer's woe, 2 of 2. By my calculations, the murderous equinox should be 6 half-dozen days beyond the aftermorrow. Or so my stars say. The tides have been sideways for too long. I blame the moon. She hides her face from me, a veiling mist on a brushing bride of secrets. The mist, though. Mist envelops and holds much closer stars. They flit and hide from me, and I cannot hear their messages. I must hear their messages. So I follow them. Someone has been writing in my journal, with my handwriting. But the stars would never say these things. Not these things. I will score them out. Time to sleep until the stars will speak again. I will wake shivering and invigorated. Tonight I will secrets. So he crazy. I mean, that's kind of what the blackness does to you. Aftermath 3 of 3. Someone's alive. Young man found Gallif's while he was hauling oil from the broken warehouse. Gallif brought him back, pale as can be. Said he's been on his own these past few days, hiding in the vault. We brought him back, shivering, to our ship. He said there were others in there, trapped, but alive. He's a mess about it. Poor lost souls, he keeps saying of them. We've been on the outskirts just a night or two, and the place has made us nearly mad. Still, the whole crew agreed. We won't let the Isles take more lives. Even Pemcha, our sour old groat, warms the heart, it does. We'll finish patching up our ship, then head into the vault and see who we can find.
This cold, it's not normal. I feel it even when we're around the fire.
Rome never feels the cold. But here, my bones rattle.
Don't tell me you actually sleep with your eyes open.
I don't sleep.
Oh, well, that makes two of us.
You are haunted. You want revenge so badly. I can taste it.
Hey, I've got a list too. But mine only has one name on it. Gangplank. When I've killed him, then I'll see about getting some sleep.
The deep calls for his blood.
Who would have thought you and me would ever have something in common? But, Pike, I need to be the one to do it. Or we can take turns?
I've never shared a kill. Maybe just this once.
Ah. Stabbing with friends. The most fun way to stab. Walkers. These ones look strong. Even through their shades could be so formidable. Follow my lead. Can't kill what you can't see. First, you just conceal yourself and sneak past enemies. Yes. I wonder if they're like supposed to be just like way too strong for the party and like I shouldn't control them, or should I just like, you know, man mode this? Man mode!
I will teach you what I can.
They're already drowned. Sink below the waves.
Go ahead and see what this is like. Ah.
Almost scratched off. My waters, my kill.
That works. Every collectible piece of lore scattered throughout it. Menu. Lore, pass this button. If I collect lore. Claim lore rewards which grant rune shards which enable runes. Browse rewards. With an Alawi. Grants a single rune shard to Alawi. Brahm, the also. Give Alawi just a couple more rune shards right now. Heck yes. So that way I can actually go over to here. Okay. Now have extra runes for everybody, right? It doesn't show, though. The rune shards, but why does it... Cool bestiary. Oh, it's just... those details of each thing, that's nice. I should have like an extra 2 runes for Alawi, an extra 1 for Brahm, Yasuo, Misfortune. 2 for Yasuo, actually. Like, that'd actually be really good if I get these 2, because, you know, that does the thing. You know, with I could take off 1 from the 5% increased attack damage and give to the 5 overcharge every time she's hit. Much rather have that. It's not. Oh, oh.
Wait.
Ari?
What is it, friend?
This cloak. It was worn by the one who hired me. The one who disappeared in Bilgewater.
It smells like flowers. How nice, eh?
I was her guide, her protector. And I still owe her my duty. I gave her my word.
Words. Bonds. They're all we have.
And this time, I will keep it.
In this, we have an understanding.
In the blade as well, I see.
Yours is too long. Clumsy.
A blade is never clumsy. Only the one wielding it.
Maybe I just need to, like, restart the pause menu, maybe? Nope. Still just says I have no unspent points when I should have 2. Rip. Alright, what I was going to do... I actually, like, start using enchantment here. Because, like... got a lot of stuff. Seven true damage to the attackers each time they hit the champion. Increase the amount of healing received by 5%. Cannot overflow this recipe. Go by 3. End of combat. Recovers 646 health. Is that how Alawi has that thing? Does one of her things have refreshment? Yes! Okay, that's what's doing that. Okay. Anyways. They're one that allows for the starting a battle with overflow, because if there is... rating, haste rating, all defense. Upgrades, level 139 equipment from Commodore Rare, infused 100% equipment. Epic. 10 to 15 from Commodore Rare. Go ahead and do this. Cast time, use speed, tank cannot overflow, reduce cast time with power lane. Could give Alawi a bunch of AT and stamina. That's all I want for now. Yeah.
I don't scare, I don't tire, and I don't stop. I thought
Or okay.
I could not fail.
Guess I gotta do this myself.
Not stealth, but is bleeding, so do that.
Let me hear you beg.
That's what you get from my crew.
Marking on the door from an old forgotten language, undecipherable and strange. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna fight it.
You want a shot at me? Get in line.
Almost scratched off.
Hey, I liked that one. Gotcha.
Oh.
I've got eternity.
Let's start the party. You trying to
Ah,
impress
Brit.
me?
That's fine. off. Dad? Caught between sobs, her voice is that of a young child. Centuries of tears have eroded thin channels in the ground beneath her. Doctor, what is wrong, little one? I know you said I shouldn't go anywhere without my amulet, but I just can't find it. I can't find it anywhere. Distraught at her missing talisman, the wisp slumps back into silence. Ask about where she last remembers it. Can't find your amulet, just tell me where it is. Do you remember where you left it last? Was it in the forest? I think I remember stone, trees, and spiders. Where was it? Only I could just... It is unclear whether she is responding to Miss Fortune's question or just talking to herself. Either way, it seems like the amulet is somewhere in this forest, somewhere with a lot of spiders. I don't like spiders. Sophie, Dad, are you there? Oh God. Don't eat the fish. Don't eat the fish. Why didn't anyone ever tell me? Sure, they said to pack your fiddles for more than a day's rest, but never that if you get lost, not to make do. Nobody ever said, Marty, you can't eat those. You cannot eat those strange lakes and ponds in the Isles. Sure, I've seen them, some with eyes that glow and strange the color of its guts when I cut it open, but I'm no stranger to strange fish. I haven't been a sailor all my life, and we sees plenty of strange in Bilgewater. Besides, she fried up right nice, but now she's sitting like lead in the gut, and I think it might be the end. Make sure they give me a good anchor and don't let me float. Pity me, pity me. You don't want at least tell the old bloke at the whale's tooth what laughed at me on the way out to bugger off. Don't eat the fish. Oh, that's gonna be a cheat fight.
They will learn or they will die.
Okay, I'm gonna use the turkey. Oh. Okay. Have a big pot right here. Pumpkin here. What are you doing over here? Go ahead, do it. Pumpkin just crossed across the desk.
Dead and buried. Time to die.
This. Have her go double up on this thing.
I still have more to give.
Waste of ammo.
A little help wouldn't hurt.
I'm gonna do this because I want to use Alawi's ult. Go ahead and get a little
I
heal.
live for this.
Heal, clean up. It's 1200. Perfect.
You must only act.
And she leveled up anyway, so none of that mattered. We're... Okay. Prophet of the Elder God, tier 2 upgrades. Not tier 2 upgrade. Okay. Abilities allowing... it's the tier 2 upgrades. Each tentacle strike will heal the most wounded ally for 8.6 health. Yes! That is what I wanted. This. Yes. Perfect. Alright. What is the tier 2 of this? Start with grant 4 overcharge when consume. 2% additional haste. No. Stun to target afflicted with tap. Fortune. Just go ahead and stun. Pike didn't level up. Perfect. Slap.
Good day for a fight.
We'll swipe. And then misfortune, kill.
That'll teach ya.
In the forest. There's more stuff down there. Slap that. I'm gonna whack it.
Always finding trouble. I warned you.
Not exactly who I wanted that double up to go to, but that works.
Nagakamoro, slide.
Jonath's Journal, 4 of 9. Sleeping doesn't help. I awoke no more rested, but thinner and thirsty again. It was a cruel trick. I fled inland, following the stream of foul water. I found a vermin to kill and eat. A spider large enough to cook and eat like a lobster. Where the river split, I was given two options. One path went to a grove of trees, tempting option where they mostly not dead and covered in webs. More spiders sat in the branches in terrifying numbers, so I chose the other path, which was rocky and unremarkable. I remember the grove, shutting up desperate enough to try another spider. Okay, so the grove is where the spiders are for that little example. Just a check. That little area at the bottom, this one right here, where it's lined up there. I know where I'm supposed to go is here, but like I want to do that little quest. The little girl that was like over here. Spitters. Ooh, what's this? Alright, this is the little girl with spitters. 2 of 9. Once again, my will to live has delivered me unto suffering. No sooner than I had gone half a league, I was beset. Slimy limbs grasped at my legs, and I had to kick to keep them off. I stabbed the sea, but my spear struck nothing each time. Then the specter came, a cruel demon that tricked the mind. If I dared peek over the side, there it would be, staring back at me in my reflection. Not me, but a gaunt monster with sunken eyes, lips, and only patches of hair. It nearly bewitched me. I fell into the water. It was inky and ice cold. My last breath, I collapsed on the shore. I do not know how long I swam or how long I slept. I shall rest some more. Oh, so he's dead. This is entry 2 of 9. He died here. Let's kill this thing. Ow. Rude of you. They just... Let's just go stealth and wait.
Embrace motion.
When you don't want it to crit. This generates more tentacles. And pike over.
Makes me smile.
I thought you...
Alright, what'd you get, Pike? Abilities. Pike. What's the health penalty from stamina? 20 to 10%. Increase the amount of attack power drive from stamina from 20% to 26%. This gets about 100 health. If I do this, he gets about 20 attack power. Or... this. I'll try that. Let's go over to the grove.
Has Bilgewater always been your home?
What it was before doesn't matter. Now it's just my hunting ground.
The city is full of killers, but it's your name on every sailor's lips. You do not simply hunt, you bring terror.
There is power in fear.
In that we agree. But you limit yourself. I believe there is more to you. A higher purpose.
What purpose?
That is for you to discover. You only see blood in the water because you've been swimming in place. Blind to the vast open sea just beyond.
There is nothing for me beyond. There is only the deep.
Pike.
No more words. I wish to be alone.
I'm sure you did what you had to do.
I'm sorry, what?
Your brother. You've proven thus far that you are not someone to take life in vain.
I appreciate your optimism, but I don't think you know me well enough to say that for certain. What makes you so sure?
The winds, as you say, they blow many directions. Sometimes they are dark, cold. Sometimes they are warm and easy. We either move with them or twist in them.
Apparently, I talk too much.
Perhaps it was your test, and you survived. With a purpose.
I do have a purpose. Proving my innocence is less important to me than serving justice. At least in this matter.
I believe you.
Just a few more people left to convince then. Captain, you're up late.
There's work to be done. My schemes won't hatch themselves.
What happened in Bilgewater? It's hard to lose people. I know you're doing all you can. Your loyalty to the city is admirable.
Thanks. I wish others shared your view of things. Hey, I'm always looking for capable soldiers for my crew. And you? You're more than capable. You would do well for yourself. And for me.
I'm flattered, but I know what I have to do next. And for that, I need to leave Bilgewater.
Sorry to hear it. I hope you'll find your way back before long.
Good night, Sarah.
Time for spiders. Maokai?
Corruptors!
Maokai!
What? Where? Show them to Brom.
You, defilers of the grove!
Ah, majestic tree creature. There is a mistake. We...
You go no further. Tarnish these lands no longer.
Am I gonna have to kick
This tree
Maokai's
is
ass?
very loud. I like that.
Saplings shall rise where your corpses rot.
Being very stereotypical right now. I guess I have to kick Maokai's ass. Maokai tanky!
this ends.
You shouldn't have come here. I refuse to wilt.
Let's go ahead and do this one.
You are nothing.
Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. And then
I
Tesla's.
have been waiting for this moment. I still have more to give. The Buru will live on.
Looks like we got an opening on the crew.
You should one-shot Malachi from here. Boop. Or... Oh!
Stop!
Oh! Okay, here's Ari. Good thing I went to the grove first.
Must be made pure. They are poison. I am suffering.
They are not the enemy, Ageless One.
Ari. How? And why?
Yasuo, you found me, even here. I see my choice was a wise one.
Perhaps. But was mine.
Speak of the outsiders, Ari. You know them to be friend.
I know one of them.
Evastaya. That's who you were protecting?
She hired me as protection. That obviously wasn't necessary. Why did you leave without telling me the truth?
The truth wasn't yours to know. My search is mine alone.
I thought you were in danger. You had my help, but you chose to fight through Grey Harbor alone.
It is not wise for me to stay in one's company for long. I could sense your potential. It's why I sought you out, and why I had to leave you.
Boy, I hate to interrupt, but we aren't here for touching reunions. Or awkward ones.
Then why are you here, if not to disrupt the Grove?
We're following someone. His name is Gangplank.
The one who disturbs the mists.
What does that mean? Gangplank is manipulating the Black Mist? That's impossible.
Do you truly believe it impossible, human?
Damn it.
I came to the Shadow Isles seeking Gangplank as well. He brought an artifact of my people here. But when I arrived, I learned that he serves a greater evil. Thresh, the master of the Black Mist.
It is worse than we feared.
Thresh has a fortress here. Gangplank must be inside it.
Wicked spirits? Deadly mist? This was a great kingdom. What happened here?
This grove was sacred, an oasis of life, surrounded by choking death. The last bastion against encroaching shadow. Now, it too shall succumb.
How could this happen?
Show them, Ari.
Before the ruination, the Blessed Isles were a land of beauty and wonder. Surrounded by a magic white mist, the islands were hidden for many ages. Maokai roamed freely, as old as the islands himself. He plunged his roots into a blessed spring deep below the land, growing many saplings with their powerful waters. The land was blanketed by trees, emerald tops as far as the eye could see. The blessed waters nourished all. Then, the humans came. At first, they thrived, though Maokai was wary. For many years, the humans lived peacefully on the island, some even communing with him and being shown the secret of the blessed waters. Many years later, the soldiers came. Maokai sensed something was terribly wrong. They sought the waters of life, having heard rumors of their healing powers. And finally, the ruination. Fueled by greed and pain, these soldiers and their king unleashed a black mist upon the island. In an instant, a massive explosion rolled over the island, and the black mist devoured everything. Maokai absorbed what blessed water he could, but was forced to act. He fought off the shadows, seeking refuge. But now, the Shadow Isles are all that remain. And Maokai holds on to what little hope he can, fighting to push back the mist.
You are a protector. I was, with free reign to roam the island. Now, the mist creates walls, impassable barriers that even I cannot penetrate. Your power is immense. Do you hold back?
The one you seek, Gangplank. He stirs the mist. It appears more dangerous, even more nightmarish. It moves where it should not.
That's not what Pike asked.
That doesn't answer my question.
I am held back, Deep One. My roots, which once drank of the blessed waters beneath the Shadow Isle's surface, are now absorbing the black mist. It has invaded the vaults below.
Blessed water? Guardian friend, might Brom find some in these vaults?
No. The wells have run dry. What blessed water remains now courses through my leaf and root.
You are certain? Brom swore an oath to return to his village with a cure. Brom never tells a lie.
What water remains in the vaults will surely be tainted. The Black Mist will see to this.
With the help of his friends, Brom can find a way to cleanse it. We must try.
That is, if any water exists at all, tainted or otherwise. Should I discover any, and you still live, I will share it.
Vastaya, you head to the vaults. Why?
I am in search of something. Some information.
You could have told me that before.
If you must know, I seek knowledge about my ancestors. My tribe, the Vasani.
Wouldn't they be back in Ionia?
I have never met them. But long ago, before the ruination, the Vasani came here.
We are going to the vaults as well. We must free Maokai's roots, and clear the path forward if we hope to catch Gangplank.
Ah, how convenient.
Yeah,
Allow me
convenient.
to keep my word. We're coming with you.
Yasuo, you've seen my powers, but you haven't seen everything I can do. I've had mortal allies, friends, before. Being close to them, I hurt them. If I learn about my tribe, I will learn more about myself and my magic. Until then, it's safer for you if I travel alone.
Our meeting again was not chance. There is a reason. We are coming with you.
All right. Until we have each achieved our goals. When that time comes, we walk new roads. Alone.
Then it is agreed.
Dude.
Perhaps you are here to cleanse rather than corrupt. Tread lightly, small ones.
Healing and damage. Innately connected to magic of the spirit realm, Ari is a mysterious fox-like Vastaya in search of her place in the world. Somewhat reluctant predator, she survives by manipulating her prey's emotions and consuming their life essence to survive. Adept in both restoration and destruction, Ari journeys in search of her past. Ari's dungeon ability, Orb of Deception, sends out and pulls back the orb. Orb of Deception reveals magically cloaked objects and banishes shadows near it. If an enemy is hit with Orb of Deception, they will take damage, and Ari initiates battle, starting with 2 extra stacks of Essence Theft. Ari builds second Essence Theft by using her Orb of Deception. Essence Theft empowers Ari in her healing spells. When Essence Theft reaches 9 stacks, Ari's next ability becomes stronger and heals her most wounded ally. She be removed from party or required at this time? I have found like Pike. I guess I'm taking off Misfortune. Go and keep alive. She's the tank. It's DPS healing. Okay. Sure, deal. Ready to claim. Boom. Powered mana. Powered form mana. Each attack generates 5 mana. Huh. Cool. Oh, wait. Yeah. Like, this is how. I don't know what the black marks are yet. Possibly matters, but that definitely does. I know. I want to increase the power of heals. Have overcharge. Ari, what's going on with you? Increase stacks of essence theft. Increase power fields 15%. Generate 20 mana on a kill. Grant stack of essence thief on crit. Attack power 10. 194 to adjacent enemies on kill. Increase attack by 15%. Crit chance by 10%. Crit chance by 5%. Power fields by 22.5%. Heal by 6 and keep max mana by 60. Heal by 3, max mana by 30. Go like crazy with the amount of things. Sounds nice. Equipment. Rings that would be better. Crit. Lowers haste. Aid. Worthy. Pearl. We'll do that. Alright, abilities. Have to do this for her, see what she's got. Alright. Deal 150 max damage over 2 hits and grants 2 stacks of Essence F. Generates 3 overcharge per hit. When Essence F reaches 9, next ability 2600 and heal most wounded ally for 100. Deals 43 magic damage. Ignites the target, dealing a good amount over 3 turns. Applies magic to increase magic damage taken by 10% for 3 turns. 6 overcharge. Gains essence theft from certain abilities. When essence theft reaches 9 stacks, will 20%. 6. Let's see. Each stack that's chance by 1%. No. Grants 5 overcharge when reaches full stack essence theft. Increase healing with 2 with edge 30. Each stack essence theft increases attack by 1%. Or 3 turns anytime ally takes damage, they're healed for 19 health and have 20% chance to add a second essence theft to Ari with a 40% reduced recovery time. Ooh. That actually seems very nice. What are the upgrades to this? Increase healing per hit by 9. Reduce mana cost, okay. Increase recovery time, 80%, okay. Apply the stack of regeneration to each ally per stack. Best safe. So if you have 9, it'll restore 99 over 3 turns as well. Okay, it deals 216 stuns for medium duration, slows them, reducing haste. Stun duration increase, deal additional damage, uses haste, applies magic sunder. Spirit Mend heals for 310, additional 54 health per stack of Essence Theft over 4 turns. Speedline cleanses, heals for a little bit more. It's 10 overcharge to the target. Power Lane heals all allies for 131 each. Ability upgrades and bonus healing from Essence Theft apply to all targets. Power Lane instead. Okay, that's much worse. Deals about 400 damage and adds a stack of Essence Theft. If the target's below 30% health, heals a bit more. Killing Bow grant maximum stacks of Essence Theft. Slow health threshold from 30 to 40. Increase AP by 20% for 1 turn on kill. Target is bleeding. Poison or Sunder do a little bit more to everybody. Applies 3 additional stacks of Essence Theft. 9 flames, 130 damage unites them, dealing 12. Each take a 68% chance to generate a stack of Essence Theft. Speed Lane no longer ignites, but deals half the damage, well, each enemy. Checks their resistance. Let's do this. That happened faster. Perception now hits 3 times. Okay. Target, apply speed. Duration. Don't want magic under. Reduce. All right. Oh, there was a bunch of spiders over here. But there's not. Guess head down. Go over to that place where the quest was at. That was probably the other quest. Oh god. Slap.
We never stop.
Oh right. Alawi died. That on Alawi.
Feels much better.
Quick as a fox.
forgot to check what the ultimate was. Whoops. Ari should heal
I can
this.
taste
Yes.
fear.
Okay, what does she do? Deals 300 damage, or 400 damage, or recover 50 kills. Huh.
You'll have to do better than that. Embrace your destiny. Land. That's the fighting spirit. Now you face the truth. I am a teacher. Bilgewater, learn.
How did you manage to hide from the Noxians for so long?
Staying out of sight. Making sure that those who did see me didn't tell anyone about it.
Sounds brutal.
It was. For them. We were minding our own business.
I will not fall. Try to enjoy this.
Well done.
Can you
Damn it.
even die? I'm losing essence.
Fight me!
The deep beckons.
I'll have a hurry. Go over here and use this ult.
Their life is mine.
Oh, there's spinners.
That's gotta hurt.
Almost scratched off.
I can taste fear.
Back to the deep.
Psycho bird.
That was satisfying.
This guy's at. Capros? Maria, is that you? I gotta have to fight this one. But I gotta list out my thoughts sometimes. Yes, my name is Krapos. Is there something you need? Why are you here? But just for the joy of it. I'm a cook who can't eat. It takes a lot out of you. Watching the sea makes all that seem more bearable. Enough my rambling. Was there anything else you needed? You have any supplies? I do. I picked up a few morsels along the way. Cheesy meat chunks. Mmm. That definitely sounds great. Just 10 mana at the end of battle from a few bottles. Usable when resting. When resting. Oh. Battle cheese! Hurt rating by 2 for a few battles. Beverage with a deep red color. Eat it. Neck power, increase heist rating, restores 27 health each turn. Son has a 20% chance to deal 28 true damage to enemies, 9 true damage to the user with each hit for a few battles. Usable while resting. Aid. Multiplier. XP for a few battles. Health. Oh my gosh, the fishing rod! And a lure! Get a couple of these hives. There's someone else. Head back. But if those aren't mistwalkers. There's a... That's a place for Pike. First... Jones Journal, the first one of it. Tomorrow I set out for the bigger islands. Too long have I sat upon this tiny rock. The fish I catch are foul and oily. They cannot be good for me. I know that I am not well. My skin is too pale, and the time that I have been marooned here. I think I've eaten everything on this tiny island that a person could possibly eat. How long has it been? I can suffer this rock no longer. I will take what precious food belongings I have and row my raft to the accursed island I can see on the horizon. Whatever I find there cannot be worse than starving here. Yeah, it can't be. I have an oar, a spear, a water skin, the clothes on my back, and a raft that is little more than remnants of my shack strapped into a bundle. May the sea have mercy on me. Perhaps I shall drown. Joan Timlake. So I've never actually done the fish. I'm gonna fish finally, because now I have a rod. How do I equip the rod? Good. I bought the rod. How do I equip the rod? I need to know about the rod. I have to hold the rod and then use the rod. Fishing. Yes. And fishing equipment. Caught. Fishing equipment is shared among all champions. Use. I'm fish channel. I have had one. Okay. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just hold A and let it come back. Okay, that worked a little better. Gonna be that one. Go. Natural. Small turtle with thousand plants. Don't put any fingers near its mouth. I shouldn't go that far out because the fish are all over here. Oh, yeah, I see that shadow. It's coming. Got it. Small eel. Ooh, super far. It's not gonna be useful though, because there's no fish over here. Dark Sea Angler. Alright. Now I know. Now that I actually have the ability to fish. Things. Go back to previous areas. But first, Pike! Do thing! Going to his journal 3 of 9. How long did I sleep? He should be dead at that. He should technically be dead at this point, because like, journal 2 was where he like looked into the water, saw his reflection was like a ghoul with like tattered hair. So, he should be dead. How long did I sleep? At least on my rock there was day and night. Here it is perpetual gloom and roiling clouds. My raft is gone, taken by the tides or some other specter. Found some roots to gnaw on. They were bitter and left my mouth dry as cotton. I spent minutes, hours, or days searching for fresh water. Found a pool, but dared not drink, as the bones of all types of critters lay near the edge. Finally, I found a stream. The water was hard to stomach, but as it had a ghoulish taste. But I was able to keep it in and did not die. My energy does not seem to be returning to me, so I shall rest some more. Jonah Timlink. Stone Lake Repository. All deposits and withdrawals must get approval from the Magister. Really? Just have a whole walkway and the side's blocked off? That's just rude. Like, why couldn't you have it blocked up the— oh, God. I have a feeling that as soon as I grab one of these chests, this guy's gonna be like, ho 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 ho, here I come. I could use this obscuring mist. Maybe like it'll. Let's try. No. Am I greedy? I think I'm gonna be greedy. Yep. Oh, I can't move. I can't move. It's gonna come for me. It's gonna come for me. Okay, so now I have to like into the mists. Like, let it pass by, I guess. I really hope I'm right about that. Okay, cool. Less worrying than I would have thought. head back up to the grove then. Meal and rest. To increase the amount of experience I get. Hey Malachi, can I talk to you? In all my years, I never felt such despair, such anger. In the mist, I grow weak. The Dreadwoods. Now, the place I'm probably supposed to go is over here. But this way probably leads to the spiders to get that little girl's necklace.
Ari, what could you hope to learn about yourself in a place like this?
The less you know about me, the better off you are, swordsman.
Is it possible to know less than I do?
If we're being honest, Yasuo, the rest of us know a lot less than you.
I am the last of my kind. There is no record of another Visani. The only clues I have led me here.
To the Shadow Isles? Alone? Kids these days.
I am older than all of you combined.
Okay. Still. We need trust to work together, even if it's brief. Especially if we're fending off certain death.
These sunstones, I've carried them my whole life, never knowing why or where they came from. A clue led me to Bilgewater, and a merchant there suggested Gangplank recently bought a sunstone from him.
A merchant?
Do not question me. We will help each other and be done with it.
You don't trust her, do you?
She is older than all of us combined.
Oh.
No, I don't trust her.
I do sense conflict in her, but I am not fearful. We shall keep our heads up regardless.
So switch me to art. Okay.
There's blood in the water.
That's gotta hurt.
Sunken.
I can taste fear.
Back to the
Jesus Christ.
Focus.
Now you face the truth.
I wouldn't think that the thing has enough just to one-shot her body. I guess I'm wrong. Jonath's journal. Blessed is my wisdom. The water was far better on the rocky path, not tainted by the spider grove. It was still heavy with the taste of stagnant soil, but at least more natural. Of course, all blessings come with a curse here. The specter is back, once again staring at me from the water's reflection. Lipless teeth and black eyes. I'm forced to look away or shut my eyes when I try to draw water. Why do I persist? This is a dead land with dead people to match. I saw a swamp as I followed the stream. I thought about exploring it, but I noticed strange lumbering shapes in the mist. The river branched again, this time presenting a choice to continue upstream or down a new route. I shall go downstream, as people would likely be near the sea. Boy, you're dead. Like, this, what the fuck? What happens if I'm in front of it? Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Don't get in front of that thing. Got it. Dude, that didn't last. Okay.
You'll all drown.
Oh my gosh.
Makes me smile.
Yeah, I'll do this.
To the deep. Sunk 'em.
A little help wouldn't hurt.
Almost scratched off. Another dead crewman. Years so familiar.
Can't
Float to the
focus.
bottom. Gutted. And forgotten.
Don't have like AoE damage to these ones. Don't want Ari on my team.
Look, don't touch.
And he crit. I really did not want him to crit.
Not yet my time.
Gutted.
found the sea again. I hate this prison of a land, but at least I'm adjusting. I no longer stumble over rocks as I once did and can now move quite safely and stealthily when I need to. Good thing, too, if there have been any ghosts downstream. None of them were the demon that haunts me. I passed a town where I swear I saw glowing apparitions going about their daily lives as if they still had lives. But I know a trap when I see one. I stayed away. I will murder the demon that haunts me through the water. That
They will know me.
They won't forget that. Nice try, but I'm through.
Ah, I needed that.
Still here.
We make it look easy.
Let me hear you beg. Got what they deserved.
oh, wait. If I switch to someone else, they're just okay. Like this way? Lost at sea. When I set out that day, I expected a short journey. The storm came out of nowhere. It roiled and churned like a living thing, chasing me. I could not outrun it. I remember crawling from the wreckage onto the black sand beach. I don't know how I survived. I am hesitant to call out to others in passing, hide myself when spirits are about, though I swear the latter can see me. They have so far left me to my own devices. Those I am bold enough to approach ignore me, though. I plead for passage, or to buy a ship, promising to pay upon my safe return. I fear I am cursed. I am desperate to return. Please come and find me. Seek the rotten grove to the north of the island, where roots tangle in boggy marshes. That is where I am hiding. I pray this letter reaches you. Yours, X. I guess this isn't the guy that I've been... Oh shit. Shit. Wait, come on. God dang it, come on. Go, made it. Never mind. Oh, made it. Slap.
I've been sharpening my claws.
Sunk 'em.
I can taste fear.
You will be tested.
Boop. What is... Oh. Just a weird little thing. I don't like these things. There?
They will learn or they will die. goddess bless you.
Makes me small.
Be gone!
Feels good, doesn't it? Never does.
Time to teach.
Sink below the waves.
And murder.
Done what we deserved.
I've been preparing for this. That's gotta hurt.
The universe no longer needs you. All things must flow.
What does allow it get? Title slam. Damage to all enemies and sunder. Okay. Get this, then let's do this. 6 of 9. Shadows and specters. I hate them. The demon thinks to trick me, to convince me that it is my reflection. But I know better. It is the thing that steals my rest. I have not slept for more than a few minutes a stretch since I saw it under my raft at sea. I do not know how to destroy this evil thing, but I will find a way. Something pushes me onward, toward the coast. Perhaps my soul is guiding me to find this monster and destroy it. Feed on its flesh just as I fed upon my sleep. not win. I'm following this new route downstream. The river will take me to the vile monster. He's crazy!
When the spirits in this place cry out, I can feel what they lost. I can see the Isles as they once were.
You can see the Blessed Isles.
They were beautiful, but so strange. My ancestors must have felt like such outsiders here.
You go down there, there's a book. Oh, there's a dude there. What is that? Corruption to the champion. Kill it. Bull.
Just like I practiced.
True pain never dulls.
Yay.
Get his fortune back. All damage of 3 health by a magic center. Yeah, pretty great. Journal 8 of 9. Did it. At long last, my torment is over. I found the demon on the shore. A fat, foolish demon. When caught in the open, it pretended not to see me as a stacomperate. But I knew better. It took the shape of a healthy person from the other land. Just arrived on a boat. It thought I was a fool. It got close. Fell upon it with a heavy stone. I got close and fell upon it with a heavy stone. Its head snapped and cracked, but it didn't stop. I'd be free. When I was sure it was dead, I ate its flesh raw. Such elation. Rich, warm meat. I felt my strength return to me at last. All that strength that had stolen from me in my sleep. I had what was mine. He ate a guy. Okay, where's 9 of 9 where he realizes that he just murdered somebody? Probably right there. Up and to the left. Passed there before, I just didn't see the sparkling. Thanks, spiders.
We've got work to do.
The goddess will be proud.
And this should just kill everybody, to be honest. Yep.
That was satisfying.
Ah, right, Ari. My Diary by Elia, age 6 3/4. Dear Diary, today I saw a real princess. She was tall and pretty. She had armor and a pointy spear that was even taller than my uncle. Papa shoved me inside and told me to keep the door closed, but I wanted to see the princess, and I couldn't see the princess from her window, so I didn't open the door, but I opened the window and climbed down the sticky vines, but my shoes came off. I picked some of Pa's tallest red flowers from the garden and sneaked up to the lady when the grumps was talking about the sick lady. Then everyone got mad, but I just wanted to give her the flowers. So then I fell over and all the flowers stuck to my back and I couldn't reach them. And everyone was shouting at me and I ran away. Papa says I'm grounded. So this is clearly talking about Callista. I just wanted to give it. So I felt. Then I fell over and all the flowers stuck to my back and I couldn't reach them. So Callista just, threw a bunch of spears into the little 6-year-old's back. What? That's weird. That's not what Callista usually does. If I got that little lore piece, it's not right. It's still. Get these ones. Puzzle.
This is one of the Blessed Isle vaults. I heard of their beauty and legacies. Seeing them in this state is disheartening.
That one remains intact at all is remarkable. The ruination lived up to its name.
Which begs the question, can we get it open?
What a beautiful door! I love beautiful doors!
Okay. There's always a way in. Let's look around.
See, the joke is that his shield, his go-to shield is actually just a door.
The mist is thick with spirits who died in the ruination. And it carries the breath of their loss, their despair.
That makes sense. There's nothing colder than the feeling of defeat.
And Jonas Journal 9 of 9. So, previous one, he ate a guy. Let's see what he did in this one. In the final. I heard a new sound today. The bones of the demon were freshly out of marrow, so I had to search for new sustenance. The rations in the boat were clearly poisoned, too good to be true, so I tossed them to the boat, into the sea to avoid temptations. The new sound I heard was strange. Chains. Or keys. I haven't heard the rattle of metal in so long. Perhaps another specter is disguising itself as a person, seeking to torment me. Kill it like I killed you. I am the true survivor. Tomorrow I shall enter the strange clearing where I heard the chains. If there is another demon, I will eat it. Ah, poor Jonath. I wonder what's down there. There's like a thing there. I'll deal with that. What's over here, though? They're just... Whoa, okay. The solution. This is where... Okay.
These markings. There is something familiar about them.
Can you decipher their meaning?
There are so many memories in my mind. So many lives. I can feel something reaching to me.
Spirits? Did they speak to you?
No. The stones are resonating with a memory. I can't picture it, but I can feel it. Maybe there really are answers here.
Was that... That... It wasn't even a puzzle. I thought, like, the key was, like, I had to, like, light all of them up. They do something like this. I just had to match the pattern that it showed on the door. Hope other things are... that I like to keep it. Eh. Yeah. Oh, the spirit spoke to me. I guess. They told me to push that one twice. All right. I think this is going to be around where I call it. I'll go ahead and do this little rest to get its conversation. And then I'll save the game and I'll head off. And this will be my last stream for a couple weeks because I'll be going to California for Christmas vacation.
Yasuo, I can come back if you wish to be alone.
I don't mind the company. Unless it's Braum.
He is spirited.
The best one. He's the best
And
boy.
you're polite. Ari, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What is it?
Back in Bilgewater, why did you leave without me? I vowed to protect you.
I was afraid that staying with me would put you in danger.
It comes with the territory.
Not danger from our enemies. From me.
I'm not afraid of you.
I know. That's why I had to leave.
Ari.
Good night, Yasuo.
He's a succubus.
Little fox, can Brom do anything for you?
Thank you, Braum, but I'm fine. I've grown accustomed to sleeping in caves, and without company.
My friend, beds are too small for Brom. I too prefer the expansive cradle of the wilderness.
The night Yasuo and I arrived in Bilgewater was the first night I've slept in a bed since I can remember.
He cares for you a great deal, you know. When I met Yasuo, finding you was all he spoke of. It's why he came to the Shadow Isles. But let's keep that between us.
I don't know what to say.
Then say nothing. Just know you are among friends. Rest now, little fox. And remember, we are stronger together.
Thank you, Braum. I am glad to call you my friend.
Alright. Well, that will be it for tonight. Said, going on vacation. So it'll be a couple weeks before my next stream. As usual, this will be uploaded to YouTube. Or there'll be a VOD if you're just tuning in and want to see it. But I will be uploading to YouTube shortly. I'll be coming back home on the 8th of January. So expect to stream on the 9th. Actually, wait. Yeah, 8th Sunday or Saturday. Either way, the following day isn't a Wednesday or Friday, so expect a stream on the 9th of January. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And after I finish the story mode, I really hope I am able to like go back and like do all the side quests stuff that like was really unclear that there was a lot of them. See how far into the story mode I am. 49%. Okay. I'm only halfway through the game. That's great. Okay. There's a big cut in that, I guess. Well, hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's, any holidays you do or don't celebrate. If you have a birthday coming up, enjoy that. But I do hope you all have a wonderful time with your winter vacation. Until I see you next time, sayonara, yoshitemasu.